on YouTube. Look, y'all been waiting on this drop. Let's get this video right here to like 20,000 likes. Let's crack that algorithm right on top of the head. It ain't no stopping us. We coming. Look, this right here, man, is a vibe. This is an absolute vibe. Some people, y'all gonna need this stuff that's in these videos, man. But look, I'm not trying to convince you of anything. Just make sure you're going out here doing your own damn research. And look, let's have a good time. Just know if you're going through a tough time, you're not in by yourself. We're going through this thing called life together. Good vibes on it.
The empathy exploit. They're exploiting.
I wish I had a better phone right now. Unbelievable. First time in my life I see something like this. And there's small ones flying around that's shining, sparking too. This is nuts. And the small ones around it are like shining and sparkling too.
Yeah, already. If you know me, you know. Not on the plane though. You feel me? I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see nothing like that while I'm on the plane. You know, I'm already at the mercy of this crazy ass turbulence thing that we be having sometimes when you just and I be grabbing for stuff and everybody else just be calm. Just dude, this turbulence. I ain't with it, y'all. I'm one of those. Not on the plane though. You feel me? I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see nothing like that while I'm on the plane. You know, I'm already at the mercy of this crazy ass turbulence thing that we be having sometimes when you just and I be grabbing for stuff and everybody else just be calm. Just dude, this turbulence. I ain't with it, y'all. I'm one of those. I might grab your kneecap. I'm not trying to do nothing to you. I'm just preparing.
Well, let's get to this story because SpaceX's Starship didn't have a very efficient launch.
Well, the launch seemed to be okay.
But it lost contact with its rocket minutes after takeoff, and this ended up being the result.
That whole conversation that they just had was weird. Y'all catch it?
The 403-foot rocket blasting off from Texas. So things seemed fine here, but then it started spinning out of control.
About 9-10 minutes in, it started spinning.
And exploded, losing contact with SpaceX. So this is the beginning, and then this is what it ended up doing.
You can see we've lost several engines, and we've lost attitude control of the vehicle.
Yeah, bad attitude.
Wreckage was reported in the sky over Florida and the Bahamas, forcing the FAA to issue temporary ground stops at several airports because the debris was coming down.
Sure.
And this comes 2 months after an explosion in a SpaceX spacecraft sent flaming debris raining down over Turks and Caicos. The FAA just decided last Friday that it would allow this most recent launch, even though the investigation into the last explosion is still ongoing.
Oh, maybe Elon Musk has a connection with the federal government. Well, they have to fix that. That's not Jeff Bezos.
Blue Origin.
No.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay.
But, I mean...
That's the one he's sending his fiancée up on.
And a number of other women. Katy Perry and...
Gayle King.
Right.
Yeah, well, I hope they didn't see that. But of course they did.
I don't know, man. So, all right. So the rocket went up, blew into pieces. Yeah, I can see how it can look like that. But I'm interested to see what actually happened. Well, we all know that we'll never know that. What y'all think happened in the comments down below? I've heard a lot of people say that, like the past said, there's UFOs taking those things down, or orbs or something like that, taking the rockets and stuff down. But I don't know what y'all think it is. I think it could be high chance it just could have been a malfunction for sure. But that just reminded me of that movie Greenland.
Test something.
Imagina conducir hasta 680 kilómetros en eléctrico. Mazda MX-30 híbrido enchufable. Crafted in Japan.
Grab an object, a pen, a coin, anything, hold it up and drop it. There it goes, straight down. Science calls this gravity, but let's break that down. They tell us that a mysterious force pulls everything toward the center of a spinning ball, but here's the problem. You've never actually seen gravity. What you just witnessed was density and buoyancy at work. The object you dropped was heavier than air, so it fell. A helium balloon lighter than air, so it rises. No magic force needed. Now let's go bigger. If gravity is strong enough to hold vast oceans stuck to a spinning globe, how does a butterfly lift off effortlessly? How do clouds, millions of tons of water, float with zero resistance? And here's the kicker. No scientist has ever isolated or measured gravity directly. It's a theory, not a proven force. So if gravity isn't what we were told, why does the entire globe model depend on it? Don't just take NASA's words for it. Do your own research and open your mind.
See, the narrative in the media is Russia is at war against Ukraine. But get out a map. You can use Hungary as a reference point. See that area there that's modern day Ukraine? See that name right there? Gordon Duff has asked President Putin to release Russian intel which will expose about 300 traitors in Congress for their serious serial felonies and statutory espionage on behalf against America and many Middle East nations. Right there says it all. If you wonder why Russia's got skin in the game, besides them being directly on their border, so hopefully they leave this video up, but for the ones who know, they know. And if you want to report, there it is. We have achieved the miracle of self-starting. It's a prototype only. Our encoder, our crank trigger, everything's all working perfectly. Again, electronic timing is tape number 1. All right, thank you, folks. Have a good day. We have achieved
this place is. It's located in the center of the North Pole. And it's the center of the Earth's magnetic field, known as the Taurus field. That black thing in the center of the whirlwind is the tallest mountain on Earth, far more taller than the Mount Everest. It's so tall that even it peaks reaching out the clouds. It's the Roots Nigra, or the Black Rock, also known as Mount Meru. Some people also called it Mount Zion. You wouldn't find this massive mountain existence in mainstream science and media because it's deliberately concealed. Because if the world knew that there is such a huge mountain in the center of the Earth, it would change the course of history. This includes the true nature of our world will be rewritten, and that will undo the globe-shaped Earth theory and the entire timeline of the Earth from the beginning, and they don't want that. Look how the wind stream passes through that mountain. It blocks the wind stream because of its height and size. The Roots Nigra, or the Black Rock, described by Mercator as 33 French miles in size, or roughly 40 miles in diameter. It's purportedly explained why all compasses point to this location. The biggest shareholder of all the major companies in the world is BlackRock. It's named after this mountain.
Border tunnel 590 feet long and 22 feet below ground inside this abandoned Kentucky Fried Chicken. It began with a traffic stop of Yuma resident and owner of that KFC, Ivan Lopez.
Tonight, exclusive video from inside the tunnel where children's clothes and toys were found 5 feet underground. A room believed to be dug inside by children with shelves for candles and lamps, bedding, and kids' books.
Now you're telling me that a council known as the Galactic Federation has been monitoring our planet since the beginning. They apparently were going to make themselves known in 2027, but due to everything that's been going on Earth, they've moved it up to 2025. They are on their third level of presenting themselves. First, starting with the orbs last year, which a lot of people have seen. The second phase, their motherships, their modes of transportation, have been all around the entire world cloaked. Multiple places that I've seen the videos. Now, once again, this is allegedly, but the third phase is the guy who was sleeping in the egg. The egg, that the video that just came out recently, he was resting there, so he's basically their go-to guy. So there is apparently a council of 26, and there are the council of 5, which will be making their human presence known very soon to help us basically get through every bit of craziness that's been happening in our world right now.
Your computer screens are blue lit. The reason none of them are red lit, the reason none of them pay attention to circadian biology is because that original technology was developed in a government program that Bobby Kennedy knows about, and I happen to know about because I went to medical school at LSU. For those of you who've never heard about Operation Paperclip, you think it's all conspiracy theory. So at two-lane neurology and two-lane neurosurgery in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s, the CIA started a program there where they would do all these crazy things to monkeys. The CIA wanted to see how they could control things utilizing different things like drugs and things like that. Where the neurosurgeons got involved, which is my clade, we would drill tops of the heads off, put wires into the thalamus, put electricity in there, and kind of see what kind of behavioral changes we could have. One of the guys that was in that program was a guy named Professor Delgado. When he saw that we could control the behavior with the wired device, he said, what if we do it wirelessly? So he checked it in monkeys and checked it in bulls, and it turned out you can do it wirelessly with RFID chips and semiconductors. Then the CIA took it to the next level. They said, well, since this is electromagnetic radiation, what if we did it through light through screens? And it turns out you can. And that's the reason why all your computer screens have the frequencies they have. So why is this all important? Well, the person that set this meeting up between me and Bobby is the patent attorney that made sure that Google and Meta have those things so they can control the things that we all do. Where did the original idea come from that started off in MKUltra with the CIA? You're going to be surprised when you hear this. It came from the mafia in Las Vegas. They wanted to build a new city in the desert. They enclosed it all, blacked out the windows, invented slot machines that were blue lit, and they found out that they didn't have to take a gun, stick it in your face to steal your money. Then they even got smart. They said, let's give people free alcohol while they're doing that. And they found out they got the money quicker. And that's when the CIA got the idea to start this program. That's really how it started.
Listen, y'all don't understand. You're not here in life to figure out what's good and bad, because ain't no such thing. Let me ask you something. Let me tell you something. This is how you know it ain't about good or bad. All right. You know a good church person?
Yeah.
You know a good Muslim person, right?
No, I don't know no Muslim.
You know a good religious person, the opposite of a Christian?
Yeah.
When they get together, they both got good messages, right?
Yeah.
Why they come when they get together, they fight? If it's about good and evil. They both talk good, but they end up bad. So is it about good and evil? You tell me. Or is it about ego? Is it about money? What's it about, gang? It ain't about good and bad. Good and bad the same, gang. You think you're on earth to feed and take care of people and go to work? Stop playing me. When God told you to be fruitful, multiply, he wasn't talking about fuck. Stop playing me, because that wasn't even God. That wasn't God, gang. That was the fucking devil. And what kind of God you know gonna be jealous? Like, jealous. This guy got real jealous and said, you know what? For you, female, forever it's gonna hurt when you have a baby. Oh, that shit, why it's gonna hurt and shit. Then y'all gonna die early. Only you die early because like where your mind works, it gotta get things in. So your mind can't think. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people think they can think, but if you look, they say you can't think, because like you gotta be trained to think. So your brain like a receiver. It don't think. So whatever it receives, you kind of like do. That's what I don't know. But a lot of people don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna finish the story, right?
I seen that little shit with Elon, man, when he was trying to talk about some, we should get the cop that unalived George Floyd pardon. All that is bait. We as black folks, we too smart, bro. We not giving y'all no type of distraction. All eyes on y'all right now. Every time y'all been able to get us out there protesting so y'all can sneak y'all little bills and laws, y'all little sneaky ass shit, right? That's what the government do, man. We over that. We here, we listening, and we watching. Y'all, it's not happening. You feel me? It's not happening with us. Like, what's the purpose of goddamn releasing that man from jail? Like, what's the purpose of pardoning him? How's that going to affect the economy? How's that going to bring the prices of eggs down? Please let us know what that has to do with the state of the government right now. Let us know, like, what the hell, like, you feel me? Like, that's how you know. These motherfuckers need a pond. They need a distraction, so they try to get black folks to go out there and do whatever, because they know that once we start to engage and we start to protest, all eyes on us, so they can start doing their sneaky shit behind doors. We not going. All eyes on y'all right now. We want to see what y'all really gonna do.
That's all it is, man. A lot of the time it's just like they sit back and target different groups to get different groups all riled up. So when you riled up, what are you not doing? You're not in a state of balance. So you're not even thinking properly. So when you're making decisions, you'll be acting outside of yourself. But that's how they, usurp your energy and use that shit against you, man. Don't let somebody trick you out of your position, get you all in your feelings. That's something that we all can work on. I work on a daily, and I've grown a lot. I'm a lot different person I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, as far as like being emotionally responsible, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know in the comments down below if a lot of y'all are working on your emotional intelligence. I know if you've been rocking with my channel for a while, your emotional intelligence is up here, man. We done seen everything. We done seen so many different videos where they pin different things on different people, and it'll make us all hate each other. But on this channel, man, we're thinking clearly to a point where we see the game. You can't trick us if we already know what you're doing. So yeah, we're getting better and better with this. Look, let's keep going though.
We have another wildfire situation that just broken out, and this time it's in Long Island, New York, in the Hamptons.
It's cold and rainy in New York too, like most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine that it's a lot of moisture still in the earth out there. You know?
Start saying this wildfire is very large and it's moving very fast. And they say the winds is like 35 miles an hour right now. And as of right now, they don't know how it started. Once again, look at this shit, y'all. Reports are saying that it's like a mile long right now. And it's only increasing in size. In New York, though? This is crazy, fool. Look at that jump. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. The thing I'm trying to understand is, isn't parts of New York still kind of wet from the snow or the rain? Like, how the hell does a wildfire start out there? I'm pretty sure it is not dry enough for that, right? Or am I tripping? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. And let me know, is this normal in New York? Long Island?
Too many kids in these conditions, giving all your time to presidents and politicians. Just imagine if you gave the same energy to children. You can make a difference, you just gotta be willing to save our children. That is the mission, and I won't stop till my youngins out the trenches. Yeah. Save our children. Save our children.
I swear they got everything in Texas, right? God damn, that's crazy.
So this is a 14 by 50 big boy. It's got an escape tunnel there. That is the generator room and the battery room, and then it's got a long tunnel that leads up to a staircase to the house, and they're going to knock the wall out right there. They're going to put a Murphy door right there with a secret passage, so when you go in the closet, you'll have a staircase and a hatch right there, which leads you down to the bunker. And when they build the other house, we're going to run a staircase the other way to tie it to the other house.
Telling y'all, look, these niggas is trying to hide from something. Boy, let me know in the comments down below. Is it bad for all of us? Like, look, I think I've been a good person since I've been on this planet. Like, is it bad for all of us, or is it just them just trying to run down here in these goddamn bunkers? And be for real, man. Let's be real. It's so many weirdos on this planet. I don't want to be locked in no bunker with no weirdos, man. I fend for myself out here. It's fine. I think I did well enough. It's gonna come to an end at some time, and I'm not gonna take it to the extreme. You feel me? Like, if it's gonna be, it's just gonna be. But I think that I'm protected, and I ain't got nothing to worry about. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments down below. But these people was building these bunkers like crazy. Are you building one? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm just asking for a friend, you know? Let us know your status. How you doing? Are you getting ready for spaceships to come out the sky? Or asteroid, Apophis that they said? Or planet Nibiru? Which one are you planning for?
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now.
My first thought that comes to mind, he got to be homeless, because if my girlfriend told me that, it's no way that I'm coming to her crib. Like, we always gonna be at my crib. No, matter of fact, you can't come over because sometimes the ghosts travel with you and shit. Like, I'm just gonna break up with you. Like,
I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old, but it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs.
but I tell you that, but that thing must be good. I'm telling you, it must be good.
I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care.
You gonna swing on a ghost for? Oh wow, that thing is good. Keep her.
Who's up there? Oh my God, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Can someone tell me what this is? This is my security camera.
Not this neck.
Okay?
Crazy.
Now, you can see me over here in the white nightgown, facing the window. What is that keeps being seen in my security camera? Does anyone know what that looks like or what that could be? That keeps showing up behind me in my security camera. This is about the third time it has shown up. I've checked the security cameras over and over again, and it only shows up behind me. It is not showing up behind anyone else. And of course you can see it's my security camera, because I've got right here at the line of the camera. And this is the full size of the photo. Now, this is me over here in the white gown facing the window again. What is that shadow that keeps coming up behind me?
I don't know if she need to keep asking that. We can obviously see what that is, and if it was to be real, I mean, y'all want me to say it? Well, she probably going to hell, y'all. She probably going to hell. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You done did some bad shit while you was down here, and
my security camera is catching it every time about the hours between 3 and 4 a.m. That is the only time my camera is showing that. Someone help me out.
what's she doing down there at that time anyway?
Please do not click off this video. I want to show you something that, to me, I think is crazy. Maybe I'm tripping. But watch this. Okay, so here's the eggs that I bought from Meyer. Rochambeau, cage free, blah blah. I was kind of shocked because I purchased them. I used, as you can see, I've used 4 of the eggs. Maybe somebody can.
Before she even finished. Don't cheat though.
Egg.
Pronto, consigue el brillo.
I think I've actually caught Project Blue Beam in action here. Or something else, but these orbs that everybody was seeing, they project images down to us, what we see. So that if you've seen the videos of them spraying the stuff, they spray the stuff and then the orb projects the image to make it look like an airplane or whatever they want, to make birds look like birds. But I think I'm the first one who has caught this, and I hope everybody passes this around and lets everybody see what's going on. But once again, for entertainment purposes only, this is only, you know, imaginary. I have a lot of other great videos too I'm going to try to get out there. But this truly is super interesting. Stay safe, everyone.
One thing about this world, everything here always been here. In the Bible, it said that God created the world. He created the world, but he created a firmament. Y'all know what a firmament is. It's a fucking dome, it's a top. It means you can't get out. When the Bible talk about the firmament, talk about you living in the fucking woman got up, everything good. They running around, they naked, shit good. But one day, the woman, named Sophia, they call Sophia. She named Sophia. Sophia say, no, that's not God. You trapped. No women. She go back and say, look, nigga, you think we trapped? He said, we gotta be trapped. Fake God said, I'm gonna curse you now, bitch, forever. Yo, it's gonna hurt when you have babies because you told this nigga the truth. And then, y'all gonna die early because you told this nigga the truth. Don't tell him the truth. The demigod is not really God. Created all of this. How I know this, I talked to Sophia. And Sophia had and they got like tablets. And they took all these tablets and they made the Bible, the Quran, all this shit to keep you in like heaven and hell. Because heaven and hell, you don't want to go to neither. I tell you that. Because if you go to either, you're stuck. Because all of them was made by the fake God. That's what all them are.
And justly now, Pope Francis has spent all night screaming at demons who are trying to drag him to hell. The Vatican has confirmed. 88-year-old Francis remains in hospital battling kidney failure, brought on by double pneumonia. But this battle pales in comparison, posed by the beclawed, soul-eating demons from hell. A spokes-cardinal confirmed that the pontiff had to be sedated last night after screaming, "Get these evil bastards off of me," as a portal to hell opened up at the end of his hospital bed, sparking fears the end is near for the leader of the Catholic Church.
Travel around base and take weather reports. Within days of being there, a friend advises me to avoid range 4. Now, according to him, while they were doing atomic bomb testing in the area, there was a wild horse running around. Now, this horse got...
Like something occurs here. It looks like a transformer blows or something like that, right? Then you got people walking your way out of the subway. This is what a lot of people did. This is the exact moment the blackout happened. Look at that. So that's weird. It looks like... Look at that. It's like something occurs here. It looks like a transformer blows or something like that, right? Then you got people walking for hours to get out of the subway. That's crazy. And she's not happy about it. And this is why she's not happy about it. Look at that. Oh my. That's kind of creepy. Wow. You had to walk the entire tunnel. That's bad. So let's take a look at Chile. Let's take a look at what could have caused this. So we do have February 8th. Look at that. Huh. A very faint object, but I can see that. It's not a plane. Definitely not a plane.
No lo veo, marico.
Look at that. It's massive. It's posted by Mobile, Chile, February 8th. So before the blackout happened, I guess this is the same object. Yeah. Oh my. Not only were they seeing orbs in the sky possibly, but they were seeing like these massive objects. Wow. Oh wow, this is like something a lot of people saw in Chile. It was recorded in 2025 in Chile. Here you got February 8th, 2025. These same objects on October 2024.
No.
So whatever this thing is, it's like always around Chile.
Oh, qué increíble.
Gosh, it's huge.
No, hay otro.
Okay, so there's two. I see the other one over here. Oh my gosh. Bro, can you stop wiggling the camera around? Oh my gosh.
Hay uno que está parado y el otro va avanzando hacia él, weón.
It's a heck of a sighting.
Weón, mira, puta. Mira mi pantalla.
So it's like a fleet of these objects in Chile. This is weird. So look at this. It looks like one of those drones that people were seeing. Oh my, there's another video of the same object. Oh my gosh. There's an orb over there. Okay, so we have a very strange video coming in from Mario Silva. This object was captured in Pisco Elqui in Chile on February 27th, 2025. I guess it's like 2 days after the blackout happened.
Vieron tres luces en fila india, moviéndose lenta y sincronizadamente sobre el pueblo. Como se veían cerca del cerro que está enfrente de donde estábamos nosotros, pensamos inicialmente que era gente con linterna bajando. En eso tomé mi láser.
So he has a laser.
Les apunté directamente, a lo que las luces reaccionaron y en un abrir y cerrar de ojos se esfumaron, desaparecieron. Ante esto nos quedamos atónitos, obviamente, y ahí fue que recién busqué mi celular para grabar por si volvían a aparecer.
Ajá. Oh my gosh.
Wow. No hay nada ahí, pues mira.
It's gone.
Pero mientras esto sucedía, notamos que era muy difícil que alguien pudiera bajar por ahí, dado la pendiente que tiene el cerro en ese sector.
Yeah, maybe a person with a flashlight, but still very weird. So let's definitely circle Chile with sightings. Then we have Argentina. Let's check this out. So more than 600,000 people without electricity in massive blackout in Buenos Aires at 44 degrees Celsius. Oh my gosh, that's hot. Okay, so it was apparently due to sudden failure of a high voltage power line, which led to the shutdown of several substations. So apparently this happened in 2 consecutive days, 2 different days. Okay, so this was posted by Pyramidium on February 8th, I guess.
Mira. Buenos Aires.
Ariel, mira eso. Amigo, ¿qué mierda es eso?
Looks like it could be fake, but at the same time it kind of reminds me a little bit of the 4chan leak that happened 2 days ago. So these are the leaked pictures on 4chan of the supposed UFO that crashed. There's very little information about it actually. This is interesting. It's weird, isn't it? I would possibly say it kind of looks like the same thing, even though this is most likely fake. What is that inside of it? This is a really cool video, but it's not the real deal. This is actually CGI.
Yeah, they did. Oh, what the? Wait a minute. It's playing. What?
Okay, so this was on March 8th in Buenos Aires, Argentina. We got something here. Okay. Now this could be strobe lights. We can try to enhance that. Yeah, I see a line over here, meaning this could be a strobe light. Let's try to work this out. There you go. I think we can see it better over here. Look at that. See what I mean? If you follow this path, it seems like we have at least one strobe light. Now this could be coming upwards towards the ground, or it could be coming from the ground up. It is kind of weird, but still, what's really weird is that this would be on March 8th, which would be 3 days after the blackout, so yeah. Also in Tucumán, Argentina.
Un impacto en tu parabrisas no puede esperar. Por eso, estés donde estés, entra en carglass.es. Introduce la matrícula, elige tu taller más cercano.
Look at that. This is during a lightning storm. I can see that. In the middle of the clouds, what appears to be like a UFO-shaped cloud or something like that. Yep. Kind of stands out, doesn't it? And then you got this weird video posted on January 17th.
No sé. Háblale a Chuy para que la vea.
Kind of like a portal in the sky. Pretty sure I've seen this video before, and some people say this is in Mexico City, so I'm a bit skeptical about that one. Now on January 27th, a man witnessed with his family 2 objects following a plane in Buenos Aires. This was captured by Brian Alejandro. Let's take a look at this. This is interesting. Okay, I see the plane. Oh. Over here. And then over here.
Oh, sí, mira ahí, oh. Llámalo, Guille, decile que me diga que si estás en un avión. Andá, llámalo. Andá, llámalo, Guille.
This one's going pretty fast. Posted by Mario Silva, captured in Buenos Aires on November 14th, 2024. When the drones and the orbs were like popping up all over the place. Someone captured this. Okay, really quick. That is a nice catch. Now this is an interesting one. Alexander Halbert posted this on March 5th, and it was recorded on the 2nd of March. And a family saw these lights in the middle of nowhere.
A ver. ¿A dónde? ¿A dónde? Ay, los vi. No.
Okay, that's weird.
Ahí se pararon de nuevo la concha de su madre, boludo.
¡Ya quedó uno! ¿Lo ves?
No, hay varios. No, ahí se fue, mirá.
Whoa.
Ey, nos están siguiendo en serio. A ver.
Yeah, there's a flashing light right in the beginning of the video. This is really weird. So again, from Mario Silva, this, he says, was recorded in Patagonia, Argentina on February 4th. That's one weird sighting. So this is 1 month prior to the massive blackout in Argentina. On February 5th, this looks like the real deal.
Bueno, gente, acabo de salir a comprar y me encuentro con esto. No sé qué son.
That's weird.
Cada vez más. No sé. Si alguien sabe qué es, ¿me puede decir, por favor?
Yeah, now that's weird.
Mira, 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 mira.
So, a bunch of streaker lights in the sky. We have many sightings in Argentina happening around January, February, and March. So yeah, let's tick that on our map. So we do have a bunch of sightings happening in these places, even though there's one thing that caught my attention. In Argentina, there was a heat wave. It could just be that they're passing through a very difficult heat wave in the summer, and that kind of thing can happen. What gets my attention here is that we're getting these massive blackouts happening one after the other, and this is, to me at least, I see a pattern here. Let's check Chile, which was the worst situation, to see if there's any other explanation. Alright, so I found this video.
Este cerro tiene una función súper importante, que es las ciudades, miren cómo son saqueadas, vandalizadas. Se llevaron los computadores, me imagino que aquí tienen que haber monitores y cosas importantes. Miren, acá están otras antenas, totalmente vandalizadas también.
Apparently someone wrecked the antenna system, the computers and all that. They took it, broke it down. So we can't exactly rule out sabotage. Could be the case. Let's see if we can find anything else. Searching for more information, I found this on Reddit. Undersea power cable connecting Finland and Estonia experiences outage. Capacity reduced to 35%. As Finnish authorities investigate. Sabotage isn't ruled out yet. So there's something happening. This was 3 months ago. So there's something happening with power outages, like I'm saying. And it's like this is happening one after the other in completely different places. So the question is, if this is a sabotage, why would someone want to do this? What would be the objective? And if this is
about your well-being, the well-being of your loved ones and your pets, please listen to me. It's incredibly crucial that you go ahead and stock up on non-perishable food, on pet food, and water, lots of water. I am seeing power outages, long power outages, potentially very long. I'm seeing people hunkered down in their homes this year. I see different timelines of when this might occur, but the closest one that I see is like late March, early April,
wow.
Spring, somewhere in there. Please prepare now.
Okay, so she was saying this in February. Maybe she got the Chile one right, I'm not sure. Or maybe there are others that are going to happen. Apparently, The Simpsons also predicted this before.
Blackout. We had no power and no prospects of getting it.
What is it? What is it? We'll never know! Don't worry, kids. The government will help. The government cannot help itself, let alone you.
And then on January 23rd, Trump says this.
No, I'm not kidding. You don't have to hook into the grid, which is old and, could be taken out. If it's taken out, they wouldn't have any way to get any electricity.
So let's rule out magnetic storms, geomagnetic storms, like solar storms and that kind of thing. So this is a quick list. So on January 1st, we had one, a G4 level geomagnetic storm. Could have something to do with the power outages that happened in both countries in the Northern Hemisphere. Now in February, we had only G1 level, so nothing that could explain the other power outages. Okay, so back to the drones and the orbs. So the drones are one thing, they're probably human-made, and the orbs are different. A lot of people believe they're made of plasma or some sort of very advanced technology. So this video was recorded on March 6th in Mangaldan in India. So in theory, yes, a plasma-based weapon could interfere or damage a power grid, but the practical application would depend on several factors. Plasma dissipates rapidly in the atmosphere, so distance is a critical factor limiting real-world deployment. So we would have to analyze if these ships or UFOs or orbs that we see in these videos were actually flying very close to power grids and that sort of stuff. And unfortunately, there's very little information